space. No. Okay. Anyway, here we are. Info coming in. Just vibing with source like I do. We have in the immediate future the thoughts card in reverse. Info coming in. This is not going to resonate with everyone, but this is the info coming in. Strongly enough, Aquarius energy. Something about this left ear. 703. Three of Cups. Aquarius, 11th house. Full moon in Gemini. 7, 8. Consistency in the moment where it's usually not available to you or you connect to it. It's also playing a part in the way the outcome for the info coming in is the pathway card, 35, number 8, which is also connected to Jupiter in Pisces, 3, 5. So now, the key is to hone in when it comes to your intuition and your intellect with this full moon, because the energy that's here is amazing. It's basically a major turnaround. You have here the despair card as the challenge, which is similar to the last reading we just did, with the 5 of Cups being the obstacle. And then we have great fortune as your current situation. Kind of like the 9 of Cups. And then 5 of Cups as the challenge that we had earlier. But now, with the imagery we have this time with the similar spread format, we have the wealthy man, which was the Ace of Swords in the last message. And the 10 of Pentacles was in this position where the official person is, 22. In the immediate past, you had the 10 of Swords. The mature woman is showing up here in the immediate past. In the immediate future, you had Temperance. And we have this thoughts card in the same position where Temperance was. And your advice based on what we just seen just now is sudden wealth, which is similar to receiving that Page of Wands and the Sun card in the last message. This does involve a wedding, a marriage, or a married couple. I feel like soon to be. Or if you're still single at the moment, the next one will be. Now, this pathway looks like an entire mirror. It's kind of strange. This looks like a mirror to me. Somebody you meet could possibly have one of those mirrors as a personal trainer. You know, those mirror trainers? Yeah, something about that. As far as like a specific detail, some of you may know someone right now that you're talking to, and you're wondering if that's, well, there's that. You know what I mean? Now, I want to get into what's happening next. This thoughts card in reverse, 91, could be significant because at the bottom of the deck, we have message of concern. So did someone get left behind? In the environment, we have poverty. So this could be relocation. This could have something to do with the relocation, taking a different path. Yes, indeed, beloved. We're getting it in. You notice how this 16 keeps showing through here. Let me see something. It's 709, which is 16. What is 16 besides the tower? 16. A reed, papyrus, angelic. An eagle swooping on its prey. Job says there is no arbitrator between God and man. Wise in the heart, mighty in strength, who has denied him without harm. It is God who removes the mountain, they know not how, when he overturns them in his anger. Let me see. Who makes the bear Orion and the Pleiades in the chambers of the south? So immediately, some of you are on this spiritual journey, right? Where people don't agree with what you're doing, working with the stars and astrology. I just read to you what it just said about astronomy in connection to astrology in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So, Job 9. Job 9. Just read Job 9. It's actually Job 9:9. Who makes the bear Orion and the Pleiades in the chambers of the south? Who does great things, unfathomable and wondrous works without number? Were he to pass by me, I will not see him. Were he to move past me, I would not perceive him. Were he to snatch away, who could restrain him? Who could say to him, what are you doing? Moving something out of the way. Moving something out of the way here. Listen, beloved. So let's see together. What is this about? The thoughts card. As far as what's going on in the immediate future, we have thoughts in reverse. In the environment, we have poverty. Let me see. What is the King of Wands? So it is exactly what I was sensing, that this is a divine masculine energy that doesn't want to repeat a cycle they have experienced due to the lack of communication and action. The King of Wands comes out here to clarify the thoughts card in reverse. Aquarius energy is coming through here because the thoughts card, the reverse aspect, or the polar opposite to this King of Wands energy, Leo, would be King of Swords. Don't overthink the strategy, although that's definitely something the collective would have a challenge with in terms of the full moon. The challenges are avoiding deception and overcoming illusions, but you have an amazing opportunity for sudden breakthroughs and developing intuition. So it's like you're going to be taken right to that point, that you're getting right to the point of where everything connects. Getting right to the point where everything connects. So with that being said, let me see what else is coming through here. Look at that, the star, a wish coming true, healing, connecting the dots, stars, written in the stars. Because it's going to seem like you're being advised to be extremely open and receptive because there's sudden wealth coming to you on top of you having the wealthy man at the foundation of this message, and the possible outcome is the official person, but the outcome happens to be the pathway, number 8. Okay, this is giving Aquarius energy, focusing on one's path, nurturing one's path. This is that water bearer energy, 11th house. That's why my ear was going off like that. All right, so something to do with Aquarius energy. This could be for those of you who literally have the moon going through the 11th house right now. That was the Empress that went in and out. The Empress went in and out for the King of Pentacles to come out. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. King of Pentacles is coming up under the Poverty card. Thoughts in reverse. King of, this is given like a Leo masculine that moves more so like the opposite sign. Definitely this is someone that's either born in a new moon, full moon, specifically for some of you. You have the 10 of Wands here. It's like someone's saying, what do I have to lose? So the Ace of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Cups is right there. That's the Four of Swords on the other side. Oh. So what do you have to lose? And the Knight of Pentacles comes out, which speaks of longevity. I mean, obviously, this is not going to be everyone, but whoever you are, this is somebody connected to royalty. Official person, possible outcome, current situation, great fortune, basis of the situation of the foundation of your spread, wealthy man, advice, sudden wealth, like all this over here coming through. The other message I'm getting, the official person, you learned about the official person through a Leo partnership, Virgo, and a Taurus. This could have been all 3 energies in one particular person. But these specific people, areas of your life, 2nd house, 6th house, 5th house. 2nd house having to do with your emotional security, That is also your financial security as far as the second house is concerned. Luxury, beauty, things of things that bring pleasure to all of your senses. Then you have Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, sixth house, coming through in terms of being analytical, work, detailed, organized, organizing what happens throughout your dream state, the ones you remember, channeling messages, connecting to the source, even as the mother of source. The mother of source. Okay. Then you have the King of Wands, Leo energy. Fifth house, creativity, romance, art, your gut instincts, the point from which you take risks. So the official person showed up in these three different areas of your life: second, fifth, sixth house, or Taurus, Virgo, Leo energy. I'm getting Capricorn too. All of the earth elements with this King of Wands here. Because the King of Wands is coming through like the Capricorn for some reason. I feel like this is also a discussion amongst ancestors. This looks like some type of exchange here. And as I say that, he say, look at this picture, look at this image, the mirror. So on the other side of this, like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, going through that closet, going through that wardrobe. This is what you see when you go through it. Conversation between the ancestors, making sure each side giving their blessings to the other side. I don't listen. Ace of Pentacles. Let me see. What else is this? What else going on here? Now the Empress comes out. You remember I told you she was popping through earlier, but she went back in for the King of Pentacles to come through. The Empress energy within, picking and choosing how they're playing out their mission. Someone highly aware as to what is going on in their life, who is who, from which time frame. This is who this message is for. This is why you isolate yourself so much, because of your thought process. The Tower. There goes the Aquarius energy. Saturn. Let's look at Saturn and Aquarius. In the humanitarian sign of Aquarius, Saturn's qualities of trustworthiness and self-discipline are well placed. As a Saturn Aquarian, you have a talent for dealing with people and appealing to the masses. Many of you achieve fame in both the entertainment world and politics because of this ability. Saturn in Aquarius enhances a rational and original mind capable of learning and study. Like those with Saturn and other fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, you can say this is Scorpio energy. Definitely would be with this. Other fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. You are likely to encounter obstacles and difficulties early in life, but you tend to gain the wisdom and maturity that serve you well as you get older. You like to run the show and get your own way, and you are clever about manipulating people so you can. You can be so obstinate and cunning at the same time. Saturn gives you the aggressiveness to take leadership, but you know how to avoid rubbing others the wrong way. You have humor and wit, though your need for independence sometimes leads to a lonely life. I paused like that because I saw this clear as day as that came through. Saturn gives you the aggressiveness to take leadership, but you know how to avoid rubbing others the wrong way. You have humor and wit, though your need for independence sometimes leads to a lonely life. Mm. Natives of this Saturn position are prone to injuries to the lower legs and ankles. Okay. So now we got into that. Let me see what else is coming through here. Four of Wands, Venus and Aries. It's been a long time trusting your gut about immediate connections. It's been a long time coming. This was such a challenge for someone that you really had to evolve into the Empress to break through. Full Moon in Gemini is helping you do that. Because some of you here's a prime example. Some of you could be giving aunts and uncles a level of respect because of that title when they're really not related to you. It's just a partnership where people call themselves brothers and sisters. Just saying. So I don't play around with that shit. We not related. We not related. Okay. But yeah. Because even if you are related, doesn't mean you're gonna relate anyway. So yeah. What else? Yeah. Saturn and Libra. Definitely becoming wiser. The immediate past, you've gone through the lessons to mature. So that way, when you receive these messages of concern, this is all you doing. It's not having you do the most. For others of you, this part of your journey includes a move here. This part of your journey includes a move and courtship. Could be an Aries, Pisces, Aries, cusper. Divine mystic warrior. That gives off the Emperor and Hierophant energy. Okay, yeah. Mm, that would also be the Five of Wands. 726 right now. Something about that. Okay, so July 22nd, August 1st could be significant. That would be Leo season. And I got the Leo card to the side here of these other cards. So, yeah. That's when the transformation really started to kick in. I feel like that's that Lionsgate energy too. Mm-hmm. Let's see. This is it turned around, went sideways. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. I'm showing it to you this way. This is what you see. You see it as you still building the section of your foundation. You still think you're building the section when it comes to foundations, when it comes to sections of the estate you're building, the castle that you're building. But that's solid, because right now, the work that you're actually doing is like the icing on the cake, the rooftop. Because then once I place it on the table, is looking upward towards the north. North Node Virgo could be significant. We have the Queen of Cups here. Not North Node in Virgo. If you have a North Node in the 6th house, this gives you the ability to work with others. High standards. Seeks to be service, good with detail, sensible about health. Knight of Cups. What's this invitation? There's an invitation that comes around when you feel like you don't have enough to be there. Go anyway. Because as that card came out, this despair card came out. Like you're being invited to your new beginning, but you're focused on the way you look now. But the way you look now reflects more of you showing the past version of you. Especially if you're not going to take an offer that's actually going to help elevate you. Taking a leap of faith, see? Invitation that comes in, take a leap of faith. There'll be a moment to celebrate. Something about a casino and somebody winning sudden wealth. Oh man. I'm good, y'all. Bada bing, bada boom. The World card. It's just so pink. Ten of Cups. Love quartz. Love is all around you right now. Love is all around you. Just giving you the messages as they come in. We just read Saturn in Aquarius, where it also mentioned the other fixed signs. Fixed signs definitely having a completion of a cycle that they were like really fixed on. But being able to break through by observing the obstacles and the deception. Two of Wands. Decisions being made when it comes to being at an obstacle, at a crossroads. What's the decision that leads to completion of a cycle? Now remember, we're looking at the decision that leads to the completion of a cycle. But prior to that, there is a leap of faith when it comes to a invitation that comes through work for some of you. Somebody, this is giving me vertex energy. So it's like a gift through a crisis. So obviously this is something that you'll overcome. Yes. Decision made. Decision made to complete this cycle. 5 of Pentacles and the Devil card. Mercury in Taurus, Capricorn energy. The way it's positioned here, you were here the entire time, but the energy was getting you closer and closer, 30 on the time of 7:33. But the energy itself, this is a stagnant energy right here. But the energy that was clinging itself to you, it would constantly show you as your core value through your thoughts that you are stuck and restricted. But a decision is made about that Five of Pentacles that leads to you completing a cycle that starts with an invitation you take a leap of faith on. Nine of Wands. This card. Took a moment to look back at all that shit. Just to look back at it until you retained that power that we was talking about here. See? All this energy that was going on. On the other side of that was this King of Wands. Okay? So now we can see this as a crowning that's happening through an initiation. This is a crowning that's happening right here. Okay? You decide to take this leap of faith onto this journey that would require you to go through lessons of heartbreak that could also fuck with your resources, your money, to build new memories. So it's like this extreme scenario of being stuck, heartbreaking situation that also messes with your resources to create a new memory. Getting your mind off of something, right? Now, there is a decision that you make, right, to close out a cycle. That decision has something to do with the Five of Pentacles, which you saw that same energy right here. This is the truth that we're talking about right now, because this is still showing this here restricting card, but using your restrictions to your advantage. Okay, using your restrictions to your advantage. This same King of Wands, which is you, that's receiving all of this information about where to go, mastering self, knowing where to intuitively and instinctively go, Leo, solar plexus energy, because an opportunity comes your way. You got this new moon in Sagittarius coming up. All right, we're around at 20 or 21, 22. Speaks of, and just saw 34. We just talked about 30. Now 34, that's 7. Here we have this Knight of Cups going directly towards the fool that takes a leap of faith. The same time, these are your wings right here. See them wings? These are the wings that you get because you decide to feel what you feel and do what you do. And doing what you do had to do with you realizing where in your life you was playing Save me instead of saving yourself. Yeah. Because Gemini, full moon in Gemini, third house, this is still speaking of what's developing internally, because creation comes through the fifth house, fourth house, the womb, the mother. You know what I'm saying? What is going on here? So, Raphael is definitely of assistance. And Gabriel to make judgment, bring balance to your situation, an anointing, I feel. So, yes. Let me see what this wealthy man talking about. What's the connection between the wealthy man and the possible outcome of the official person? How are these two connected? If they are, shit. I just got it's the same person, because this speaks of someone going through cycles in life, so many different cycles, that you have a solution to so many problems, which is similar to you having access to a lot of documents that you can gain a profit from. So, what's this connection to the thoughts in reverse? The Moon card and the Ace of Cups popping through here. Not overthinking this. Tell me more about the thoughts card in reverse. Not overthinking this. 10 of Wands. It's like taking all the shit, put it together, and just going with what you got. Going with what you have. Using all that you have. Because this shit is stressful right here, if you ask me, though. What time is it? Okay. God definitely got stronger here, because look at the figures in the Five of Wands, and look at this one solid figure with 10 of Wands. Everything that was thrown at you to destroy you, you definitely came up with. You definitely came up out of it. Out, through, above it. Now, wealthy manifest your person and thoughts. What is it? Courage. So even with all this success, the masculine can't come forward. Mature woman, immediate pass. But the message comes in, though, because the path becomes open. This Queen of Cups is in reverse. What does this Queen of Cups have to do with this? What does the Queen of Cups have to do with this? Knight of Pentacles, Magician, manifesting love. Is this a conversation that's being had? Nine of Pentacles, Temperance. The Temperance was in this position. Venus and Virgo. There's definitely a conversation from a masculine here where they're going to open up about their maternal issues. If it's not maternal issues, this is just someone choosing to open up, become emotionally available. Mars and Pisces. Dang. There go Pisces coming out right here. And that's a Mars card. Mars, Uranus energy. Yeah, this thoughts card is coming through again, as this is the masculine gaining a higher perspective, but now divine intervention is coming into play as the outcome is the pathway. The path is open, so this is why someone is moving forward the way they're moving forward. What do you have to lose? Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Daddy expansion. This could be somebody with the Jupiter and Sag. Jupiter and Sag. Or Pluto and Sag that are very like 0 degrees and shit. Which is like a very strong, it's getting a very strong Pluto and Scorpio. Death and rebirth is your thing. 42-24. That could also be the age difference here. What's this pathway? Talk to me about this pathway. What's the outcome? What's this pathway? The fucking Judgment card. 10 of Swords. This was in the immediate past. In the last spread. Full moon spread. Tell me more. Judgment about what? What you holding on to? I feel like that's the Tower moment. That could also be that Tower in reverse card that we got in that full moon and Gemini message, which came up after the leap of faith. It was the leap of faith, the full card, the Tower in reverse, and then the Nine of Swords. Sudden wealth. This is an ancestral gift you're being given. This is something you're being given from the astral realm for the process you've gone through. But you still have to say yes or no to it. It was just 44-16. Telling you. I feel like they're letting you choose when the Tower comes through, but then that's just for you. That's just for you. They're really not letting you choose when it happens. 7 of Cups. Choosing. Choosing what you truly want. What do you want? That's 16 again. What the fuck is it? Bending towards, in the sense of bending towards. Okay. Remain rooted and grounded when you're in this imaginative state, because around the 16th, 17th, it's important not to over idealize. The sun is in the square to Neptune, but also expect amazing news, finding a missing piece of information. Then Jupiter goes into Aries on the 20th. Enthusiastic about new beginnings. Okay. We have the Lovers coming out. Yeah, you have to make a decision if you want to continue on the legacy. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups. Let me see, because I'm feeling like either way you go, it'll feel like the Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like you would prefer choosing the route that is above and beyond your own perception, because that's what helps you to evolve. Two of Cups. Again with the message of Two of Cups. With the Seven of Cups. The Five of Cups is here, which is the challenge card. There's 5 things you got to get rid of. Once you get rid of it, you'll be able to turn around and see that you actually receive the wish fulfillment. Another scenario is, even if you don't remove those 5 cups, to be able to see the 2, all you have to do is change your perception around of what it is that you're feeling, and you'll still end up towards the 9 of Cups. This is what I mean about, doesn't matter which way you go. You can leave the cups there, or you can remove them. Either way, there's going to be a situation that turns this shit around. Been on this journey long enough. What about the High Priestess and that comet turning it around? Okay, turning it around, all right. Wheel of Fortune. There goes Jupiter and Pisces. Feel and think of abundance. Feel and think of joy. Feel and think of you owning what it is that you want. Feel and think of you being healthy, optimum level of health, mind, body, spirit, soul, all that. Think and feel it. Think and feel it. Don't focus on when it's happening. Yes, it's going to feel amazing. You're going to want to see that shit right now. But just focus on the feeling and the thought of it. And notice the power and control that is bestowed within you to be able to do that. Because it's, you got it. You just got to use it. You know, you got to use it. Look, Five of Pentacles. Yep, Page of Pentacles, taking it step by step. Then we got the Five of Swords here. What's under that? The Two of Cups. We see Saturn and Venus. This is taking a look at the path that you've been on so far. Because this entire time carrying this load, you haven't been watching where you've been going. or where it's been taking you to. You haven't realized where your burdens on this journey has taken you to. That once you rub your eyes out and you get a clearer vision of what's in front of you, there's something you decide you want to do. But the experience you've gone through makes you overqualified in a sense, overqualified for what you want. But this is your passion, though. So it's not that you're overqualified, it's just more so you have it down pat as to the way it's already been done. Now it's time for you to do it the way you've been inspired and motivated to do. Because it's one thing for you to be inspired. This is coming from the external fact of what's going on around you. The motivation is how you allow yourself to process that through your thoughts and feelings to then allow it to go to the solar plexus where now you're motivated to do something. You want to move. No one can make you move. They can inspire you to do it, but no one can make you do it unless they apply a physical force on you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't want to come in, somebody pick your ass up and pull you to, like, that type of shit. It's the only way. Page of Cups. Let's see. The beautiful equal exchange of taking it step by step, though. The feminine is able to express herself to the masculine right now, where abundance is effortless. Like there's just a multiplication that's happening here. What's being put out is coming back 10 times greater. What's being put out is coming back 10 times greater. Allow your imagination to assist you in deciding what to do. So this is like hearing from your heart, again with Raphael and Gabriel. Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy, slow and steady. Got the overthinking card though here with this Two of Swords and then the Two of Wands. Definitely a lot of overthinking. What's the message here for Virgo? Overthinking. What's the message here for Virgo? Got to set some boundaries with yourself, I'm hearing. Boundaries with yourself. Blocking, someone here is blocking out help. Blocking out help. Open yourself to receive love and support and hand over to source the true intention of those who want to portray themselves as doing that or playing that position. Because that wall that you got in front of you, Virgo, no, it's not a boundary, it's a wall. So yeah. It's keeping you locked in. And that energy of the Knight of Pentacles came out after the Ten of Wands, and here go 10 Wands. Communication is a factor. This is leaving things unhandled here. 8 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Someone here is at a definite crossroads. Well, it's really this way. Continue to look at the past of what's not changing here. It just continues to be a burden. But the same way we see this Five of Cups, where I told you before that you can either remove this human star being, 5 points, star, human star being. You can either remove that energy out of your imagination, out of the picture, and turn around and see 9 cups. You thought you had 7, but now you really got 9 cups. Okay? There's 9 cups waiting for you. You're the 10th. You make it the Ace of Cups. You can remove these 5 cups, the person out of the situation, or there'll be a situation that presents itself to you where you can be led to a missed opportunity with this 9 of Cups and wish fulfillment. But there's obviously something still that's going to come in to change this around, even if it's just for a moment. Turning this around, even if just for a moment. Baby, calm down. That song is playing right now. Calm down. Feels like some of you are in partnerships where you can't even calm down. This shit's weird. Yeah. You can't. This shit came out. Magician in reverse. Manipulation. Constantly juggling shit. Because you're not in an environment where you are valued. That's specifically for Virgo or Earth sign. Sun, moon, rising. Is this Magician connected to this thoughts card? Is that energy connected to the thoughts card? Is that connected to the thoughts card? Show me the connection here. Just saw the 8 of Cups go in and out. 8 of Cups. There goes the Queen of Cups in reverse with the 2 of Wands. Okay. So let me grab the vibes on this poverty card. Because this thoughts in reverse is making me feel real Mars and Aries-ish. Oh, that feels like the compulsive energy that can come in with the moon conjunct to Mars, and Mars is in Gemini. Somebody ain't thinking about what they about to say to this feminine. I was about to say some wild shit. Wow. You know what? You know what? Some of you divine feminines, okay, if you're feeling a little bit down, it's this energy pulling on you here. Whoever, whatever the fuck this is, because they know you're surrounded by this air wealthy man. That's part of your new foundation that you're building. That sounded like a whole sweeper truck. And you have the official person crowning this message. So let's switch decks. Let's see what's the energy of this poverty card. What's this in the environment? That's a 10. What's this? Mercury retrograde could be significant, or this feels like Mercury retrograde. We have sacrifice, poverty, sacrifice, patience. Let me get one more. Pisces, Sagittarius, and the heart chakra. 414, 412, 414. Pisces, Aries coming through again. Going from nothing to all things. But this is someone with the knowing that the nothing was all. Now, definitely pulling it through the mud here. This could also be the manifestation of the funds that you're looking for, you realizing you're the official person, and the change in mindset as it relates to money and your partnership with it. The sacrifice and patience you put into it to break out of the lack mindset is showing through the heart chakra. Speaking of anxiety, the environment around you is already changing, and the energy within you can sense it. Is kind of like the physical body not catching up with it yet. Yeah, see, transformation and man holding a heart. Triumphant success, transformation. Yeah, so you're still going through a transformation. Yeah, this is coming out of the cocoon. Greetings, coming out of the cocoon. Yeah, we got butterflies here as the outcome. How many butterflies are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Prosperity begins in the moment you connect to solitude. The gratitude of solitude. Prosperity begins in the moment of gratitude for solitude. Passion being ignited here. I'm just welcome, loves. Ooh, root chakra. This is some deep, passionate sex here. Passion ignited, harmony. 6'9", 96. Listen. This is a beautiful reflection of love languages I'm seeing here. And this is all clarifying this poverty card. The opening, reactivation rather, of the heart chakra buses you right through this type of shit. I haven't gotten into it yet, right? Especially with Mars in Gemini retrograde, the body could be, moving slower, 808, in terms of connecting with the ethereal frequencies. It's already downloaded. So it's downloaded now, just going through that upgrade. Great fortune. Divine timing is at play. Saturn in Taurus. Seven of Wands. Lessons of boundaries and connection to what you value. King of Swords. This King of Swords been non-stop. Strategy being put into place here. Have to go within, deep within your intuition. Your great fortune, something to do with your part fortune, your great fortune is connected to the way you feel and think of what you consider to be success. Then what you do is you take that to what you consider to be the infinite creator of all. You take your heart and you take what this is that you see as success. Take your heart, what you see as success, your brain and your heart, your gut, put it all on the table for Source and say, is this in alignment to what I came here to do? That's why she's here. Source, is this what you sent me here to do? Is this really it? Because you get more out of things that you enjoy doing. So that's how you know when it is what you're supposed to do. Because no matter how many no's, the strength and courage, no matter how many no's or lack of support you receive, this is something you know that's beneficial to you, and you know for a fact you ain't harming nobody. That moment that you ask the infinite creative or source, the universe, source, the universe, God, whatever it is that you whatever term you want to use, that moment that you ask, you basically open up your own pathway, your own portal. This is connected to the Nine of Cups, as I was saying before, March 5th, 35. We have the Strength card here, Aquarius, Leo. So the physical aspect of life right now is showing through as the spiritual, and the spiritual is showing through as the physical. This is Aquarius. So on the spiritual side of it, Source coming in, this would be like the Tower or the Star card as a major arcana. Especially when we're speaking of the polarities. You got the spiritual side, you got the physical side. Leo's the physical side of the spiritual, Aquarius. But here we have the major arcana of Leo, the Strength card. There's a lot that isn't what it seems. So it's very powerful times right now. Can go from this moment to passion ignited in harmony the next minute. That's sudden wealth right here. You know what this was? The Nine of Cups. Drop the burden so you can receive it. Drop the burden, observe it, and notice that you can build an entire castle with this shit and go in. And go in. I'm telling you. Got the world in your hands, baby. Then you got the Two of Swords, Moon and Libra. You got the strategy, but still confused. Strength and courage is here. Something of the past is being balanced out. This could be a person or a situation that comes back around to wake you up. So wake you back up. So, oh yeah. Feel like this is someone turning their own back on their own strength to take a leap of faith to move forward. Because you have the strategy. It's not like you don't have the strategy because the King of Swords is here. It's a very strong one. Solid too with this Seven of Pentacles. But there's a lot of waiting here though. Especially with this Two of Wands. There's a lot of waiting. I feel like you've done this already before, especially with a mature woman in the recent past. You're not new to this. But something occurred where it just threw your whole shit off. You have to start all over. I feel like the Emperor within you, Ten of Swords comes out. The Emperor within you is telling you to drop the vision of yourself in the past as someone who lacked nurturing. King of Cups, who lacked nurturing because of daddy issues or some shit like that. Or seeing an unstable marriage, not allowing you to, contain your own emotions. The Tower. This is what we're clarifying. This is divine masculine and feminine within each of you that are here, especially if you're resonating with this. Remember we was talking about the physical playing out as the spiritual and the spiritual playing out as the physical. The physical representation, we have the masculine. The spiritual, we have the feminine. But there's a switch already here. But there's an overdue of something turning around. So there's an illusion as if there's something that is spiritual, but it's not. I feel like I just heard checkmate when it comes to your values. Your values and the way you're playing them out in your life right now, or have been. At least this last 10, 12-year cycle, regardless of your age. Childhood pain. Yeah, that's a big one. Childhood pain. Being motherless and fatherless with having them around also is connected to that. So yeah. Let me see what else comes through. While I have you all here, we're going to do 3 cards. Three cards, honey. I might be back later, actually. We'll see if the message comes through. Because we at the mark of closing out cycles, adjudication 30 for sure. Talk to him, source. Talk to him. The house 30 20. Could be signing off. You're at the home stretch, signing off for a home. Reestablishment of your family here. Could definitely be receiving a message within the next 7 days, weeks, months. I don't know. You're so welcome. And then we have bad health coming through here. I feel like this definitely has to do with the judgment card, a decision that has to be made. And it's getting on your nerves, and it's, messing with the root or the purpose as to why you're doing something, confusing you. Stay on your path. There goes the pathway, which you will be, because that was the outcome. You put more than enough work in. Okay. Let's see here. We have the privileged lady that popped out with the message. I'm telling you, some of you about to receive a message that's going to be it's going to bring you so much joy that any health issues, those go with it too. Those go away because of the happiness that you're in. Some of what some of you are experiencing, again, I'm not your doctor, but energetically, some of the things that you're feeling health-wise, it's the byproduct of your thoughts and your feelings. So that's not for all, but just got to let y'all know. 32, 31. Let me get another row. The official person will be coming out right now in the advice position, but it's coming up in the way I'm having the cards spread out here. This is coming up under judgment. Now remember, you do got the privileged lady here in a message. This bad health will be coming out if I was to do another 10 card spread at the base of your reading. So I feel like this has to do with a foundation that's not solid, and it's time to make a change. 3 and 2, 5, to reset, recalibrate. Okay. Okay. Keep that expectation, that level cosmic. Fuck that. 33. Concern. Courtship. Coming up under the house. Let me keep going here. What's at the bottom of it? Imprisonment. Some of you are single because you keep your ass in the house. Simple as that. Or some of you in partnerships, your ass been stuck in the house too much, is why you're bored. Enjoy yourself. Go out on some, go out on a date. Do what you were doing to want to be in the position you're in. Partnered up. Okay. Then we got the mature woman under bad health. Let me, what's 316? Mars and Pisces. What's these? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. I'm in the King of Cups. So I feel like body aches and headaches is due to your environment. Again, get checked by a professional. You feel me? I'm not your doctor, but I'm just one picking up right here. Let's see. Mature woman, bad health. Two of Pentacles. Jupiter and Capricorn. In reverse or retrograde. Now, this is waiting to the last minute on something to move. Let me use another deck. You clarify with this deck. What's the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Decision. This shit came out in reverse. If I'm looking at it, it's reversed. Not making a decision. Okay? Going back to telling y'all certain things that you're feeling when it comes to your body, it got something to do with people in your environment or your environment in general. The air that you're breathing and shit. Ten of Cups here at the bottom. Let me see. The Emperor. Taking action. That's, knowing who you are. Let me see what this Emperor doing here. Because that's the official person too, which is under adjudication. Waiting to the last minute. 2/6, 26, the 8th. It's fucking 8:26 right now. All right. So what is it right now? Waiting to the last move, the waiting to this last minute to take action on the move. This is a moving card. And I'm only saying that because you got adjudication in the house. Judgment on the house. Let me see. Judgment on the house of Taurus. Judgment on the house of values. Nine of Pentacles was dancing around like this Two of Pentacles, and it landed on top of this keyboard in reverse. After what I just said. King of Swords. It's like sitting on a strategy, but not moving. Okay. Sitting on a strategy, but not moving. And then you got the Queen of Wands. Listen. That's exactly what I'm getting from that. It's just waiting for the last minute to make a move. But that's also giving that vibe of the Five of Cups, looking at the 7 with the 9 on the other side. I feel like the universe even had enough to the point where it's like, okay, we're going to switch this shit for you. Because apparently, that's either way. Let's see what's coming up under the privilege lady. I'm getting you're the one with the charm, but you're locking that in, waiting for the perfect moment, just how these mice do. They wait for the perfect moment and run their ass right into a fucking trap. It's like take it step by step, little by little. Some of you stop doing certain errands for yourself that have to do with self-care, you know? Under the message card. Hold the phone. I got y'all with your message card in a bit. Good baby. Okay. Here we go with the message card. What's this message about? This could be that invitation, leap of faith. Knight of Cups to the Fool card we was seeing earlier. Poverty. Yeah, one more, please. What's this? Courthouse. Ooh. Some of you could be receiving an inheritance you didn't even know that belonged to you. I feel like there's a mature woman that also left you on her will. This could even be like, let's say, because that Virgo energy keeps coming up. So, like, you work in health careers. You may have met someone that, I don't know, they just feel like they have this connection. You know how some of the elderly people don't have anybody, and then people end up getting inheritance because this is one person actually care. Look at this shit. The gift, main male, which is this boy right here. Feel like this is this boy right here coming up. Yeah, I'm becoming the official person, being crowned. 3022. This could also be someone from the age of 22. They have a house that belongs to them. And they've been going through paperwork since 2020. And now you're about to receive it. What's this gift? In connection to the poverty card. The thing is, this feels like a Disney movie right now. Okay. Because when it comes to this deck, this child, this boy, actually works in this house. I feel like he may have this masculine, this gentleman may have gotten into situations that put him in prison, but he still remained connected to this mature woman. 67. This masculine could be 31. She becomes unwell, and as the privileged lady, someone is also posting bail for this same person, or this could be a different person. But this is where the come up happens, and this masculine becomes the official person for this house. And through this move is where he encounters his counterpart. Told you this felt like a Disney movie just now. Just had to put that out there because that might be somebody's actual fucking life. So I'm sure that's happening right now. We just don't know about it. He ain't been televised. It's being televised through this fucking channel, through this message. Straight at. Through into the community. To the community. Yeah. Yep. Gift right in the middle. Let's see what the tarot cards say about this. What do you say about this? This could also be someone who's adopted. Tell me, these feels like Christmas stories right at this point. This could be a masculine who was adopted, and their mother couldn't take care of them because she had them very young, possibly 12, and she becomes this privileged lady and has to go through the loops to get to her son who has an inheritance. Three of Swords comes up with these two other cards. Two of Wands and the Hierophant. Why does this give me the vibes of Out of Time, where he didn't get to his mother in time, but he gets to his feminine in time? This is wild. This is that movie Out of Time. This is like that movie Out of Time with Justin Timberlake. Choosing to go backwards only leads to more heartbreak. Go forward. Detach and go forward. This could also be someone in mourning too. But where they're at when it comes to their grief, granted, everyone goes through grief differently. This is just someone that's doing it to get their way. There's something about that energy coming through here. That could be the person that's being, High Priestess is right up under that. That could be the energy that you're detaching from. Moon in Taurus. There's some challenge there when it comes to reciprocity. And that challenge is in the way of you receiving this new proposal or invitation. You see how she's looking away while she's being courted? 6-6, making a decision here in this 6 year. So this is like the final, this is the final drive, the final quarter of the year. Final quarter. This could also be an accountant for some of you. Or some of you randomly could be meeting up with an accountant where you learn about certain financial hacks that makes it feel like you actually inherited wealth. It's like you take this information, you take it and run with it. And you as you run with it, you're creating a momentum of it to grow more and more. 9 of Swords. Full moon card, Mars and Gemini energy. And healing of anxiety. All things that make you anxious, there's a healing of it. That's good to see with this mature woman in bad health. Could have something to do with anxiety. I feel like the anxiety is connected to your environment. This is a message, yeah. It's connected to your environment. Because the privileged lady, card number 3, which is a 12 here, what's hidden is in the environment. And there's things you cannot see. It's like bacteria, parasites, and shit like that. As above, so below. As above, so below. You were destined to have this abundance. All you're missing in the physical is your physical strength for some of you. It's your physical strength because of the levels that you're rising in energetically. Your body has to be able to withstand that. Ace of Pentacles. And it's giving me big body energy, like the 5 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, that image. How in the 5 of Wands, there's 5 people holding one wand and causing so much dysfunction. But in the 10 of Wands is a card of burden, but you still have that one person that's able to hold 10. May seem like a burden, but all 10 of those wands are straight up. They may not be able to see where they're going, but they're going. Meanwhile, in the 5 of Wands, they're stagnant with all this action. At stagnant action where it's just, hitting in space and shit. It's like shadow boxing. For back issues that come and go. Sometimes, depending on what it is, when it comes to your spine as a personal trainer, I've noticed in some of my clients with back issues is the strengthening of your core muscles. So you're able to go to the transverse side, whether that's, twisting, going side to side, allowing yourself to, sit straight up, posture. Or if you sit too long, you may feel like you have to stretch something, but you more than likely would have to strengthen it. Or if you You feel like you have to strengthen something, it's probably because you may have to stretch. It depends, you know. But yeah, Eight of Pentacles, working on the body. Make it a habit to work on the body here. And then here comes this Knight of Cups once again. What's under that? The Eight of Cups. As you're walking away from what no longer serves you, these false partnerships and collaborations. Five of Cups is looking right at it. It's embarrassing for somebody here. I feel like certain connections you have may have been embarrassing. This is why, you know, you walk in and out of it because you feel sorry for somebody. I don't know. But once you decide to take on this path on your own, work through this on your own with Source, Soul Tribe, personally developing yourself, you know, through certain YouTube videos. 33, you begin to master self, your emotions, and the way you take action. Mastering self, mastering the wisdom that is within you to get you out of these self-sabotaging thoughts. Going through the dark night of the soul, realizing that you're the star. And the star is pointing towards you realizing you're the star. You walk away from these situations. You can see them coming from whichever way. Like this image here is reflecting. Okay. This image here is in this type of healing position with this bandage on its head because of watching what's going on in the physical. So this is like someone who has a lot of passion and fire, but hasn't been using that passion and fire. And the shit is actually fucking you up inside. So now this coldness that you're feeling here from people was actually divinely orchestrated, especially if you're someone who's extremely passionate, active, and you've been sitting for too fucking long. It's like get up, get moving, and realize you have all that you need. It's not that you don't have a safe haven. You have to create it. It's already there. For some of you, it's already physically there, but you're mentally somewhere else. Align that, John. Align it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. What's this? Final card. Ooh. And we will be back with some more messages with the info coming in. We got the Seven of Cups. This could be the balancing out, starting back again at 1 with these 10 cups. And the alignment of mind, body, and spirit, 3 of Cups here. Changing your perception, Mercury in Cancer, about the feelings, deeply rooted feelings. These 3 cups can wash out anything that is toxic from the 7, making you a celestial body, having a beautiful human experience. Look at that shit. The Star card at the bottom of the deck. Let's see who's at the top. Queen of Wands. Listen, celestial body, doing what you do. Wingardium Leviosa. You got the wand. You got the power. Change your mindset. Feel and think about what it is that you want. Release when it's happening. And start to observe yourself having control of when you're thinking and feeling of what it is that you want to do without getting so hung up on when it's going to happen. Let me know how it goes. Talk to you later.